Greetings, boys and girls. My name is Aridin Kane. Welcome to Starfield. This is episode 2 of our extreme difficulty playthrough. Today we should get into outpost building and stuff like that. Some of you may have already seen the video that I have out about creating this particular outpost, and this is kind of proof that I really do this on every playthrough, like first thing I can. We are literally just out of the prologue and on to Jemison. So let's go ahead and continue our playthrough. So we are literally picking up from where we left off yesterday because I didn't have a chance to get back in game. You'll notice that I did add in a death counter. Pretty easy for me to update that. All I have to do is push a button. The problem is we died 11 times yesterday. That's a lot. So the goal is to get that number down significantly from where we were yesterday. Pretty much every encounter we died. So that's no bueno. But what we need to do right now is... We're bleeding? Okay. So we're going to head to the lodge real quick.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Yeah, that seems loud for me. Is it loud for you guys? If it's loud for you guys, let me know. I've already got it down a little bit for you guys, so it should be okay for you guys. For me, it was super loud. Okay, so we're gonna go to the lodge real quick and basically meet with Constellation and kind of get that out of the way so that we can kind of be off the rails a little bit. One sec. Okay.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or
no
so
potions in
Barrett has
Starfield.
told me. New Atlantis relies
Red
on
packs.
advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Yeah, so we'll head to the lodge, kind of turn in this first initial quest, and then kind of get off the rails so we can go make our outpost.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They... Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside.
We appear to have a visitor.
Hi, Sarah.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked and Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here
Walter's
with
kind of
the
a jerk
artifact.
in the beginning.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
With bright lights and music, baby.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
you hearing this? Do you all
And
believe
grab
me
our
now?
Constellation guide.
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god,
There we
that's
go.
it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
Noel's freaking out.
That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
They're going to welcome me with open
So,
arms.
Are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what's next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Okay, so technically we are off the rails and we can go do other things now. Let's get our room.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Let's see, we'll skip all this other stuff and we'll just get straight to getting our room. Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It's a big
Annoying
to-do
that
at
we
the
don't
time,
walk
but
at
most
the
people
same
in the city
speed
have
that she
forgotten
does.
about it.
How may I assist
Even
you?
if we were walking.
Oh.
See, here's walk speed. Her walk speed is much faster than ours.
At present, all systems are functioning well within established
Kind of
parameters.
destroys immersion a little bit, but
Well then,
you know,
keep up the good work.
is what it
Of
is.
course. I have been given no alternate instructions.
Come on, Sarah. Noelle. On delay. Let's
So
go.
this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you.
Sweet.
Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Bye. Okay. Yay, we got our room. Okay. I don't think we have anything we need to do here right now, but we don't really have we don't really have anything yet. So let me check one thing real quick before we get into this. Let's see what our creations are. So kind of what we're going for is we are going to allow creations that are all the Bethesda ones. We're cool with those, and then basically anything that is lore friendly and achievement friendly. Now that that's a thing from the update yesterday. So this is what we've got right now. Here's the new quest. Here's the new vehicle, and then we've got all the Bethesda mods. And then, so yeah, we're good with that. And we're going to we'll look at other mods that we may want to add in later. And like I said, we're going to keep it to achievement friendly and lore friendly. It has to have both of those for us to add it. I think that'll kind of make this more fun if we can add some other stuff, some of the other mods into this playthrough. But we'll look at that later. I just wanted to show you all what we have set up right now. Okay, let's go start our outpost. Actually, let's sleep. Sleeping's good, right? That's it. It's currently 1400. Let's go like, let's see, 12 hours to take us to, let's go 14. Okay. Get a nice good sleep out of this. We'll eat some food and then we'll be in good shape. And it'll be like daytime. Close to daytime. It's not going to be daytime. It's going to be nighttime still. We need to get that mod that increases the speed of waiting and sleeping. Okay, fine. 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when I get up, or close to when I get up anyway, so. All right, so we will head out and
We've always
get some
considered
supplies and build our new outpost. So I haven't done this in a while, so it'd be interesting to see if I can hit the spot on the first shot. Okay, let's want to go. Okay, we'll go to the viewport because we're going to hit up Jemison Mercantile. All right. So we'll talk to Emily.
Hi there. Thanks for
Hi.
stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Oh, please, take a look.
So I'm going on memory. So first let's sell whatever we got to sell. I don't think we have anything we need to sell right now. Weapons, we're keeping all those for now. Spacesuits, packs. We've got our Constellation pack, which is marginally better than our original, except for this gives us 15. So we'll sell the Constellation pack. Helmets, apparel. Okay, we're good. Let's. So what we're going to look for here is under resources. We want Adhesive for sure. We don't need alkanase. We need some aluminum to start with. Grab the benzene, beryllium, chlorine. All this stuff is relatively cheap, and we've got enough carry weight that we can handle this, so without slowing us down. So I'm going to tend to want to buy most of this stuff. We don't need dysprosium, europium, maybe. If you want to do this like on a budget, check the video that I did on building the outpost on Vessel 3B. It gives you kind of the exact what exactly you need and how to build it in a specific order. The reality is that you end up with a lot more credits in the beginning than you think you have. So you can do this outpost for as little as like, I don't know, like 1,000 credits if you want to do it on a budget, but you generally have more than enough money at this point to buy a lot of the resources that you would need. So I tend to just overbuy things and store them for things that I'm going to do later anyways. So grab the helium, we'll grab the iridium, the iron, lead, lubricant. Did we see how much cobalt we had? Cobalt is usually the one that's an issue. I'll check that in a minute. I don't think we need mercury for anything. I don't need that. We'll grab that. Grab that. Palladium, platinum. So some of this I'm grabbing for like weapon modding and stuff we're going to do later. But as you can see, I mean, just coming out of the thing, we've got 21,000 credits. So no reason to not buy things that you think you might need. Tantalum, we'll need that. That. Definitely need the tungsten. We'll need that to build things in our outpost initially. Terbium and definitely zero wire. So let's check real quick how much cobalt we got. I think we're one short. I think we need 16 cobalt, which sucks. Okay, so let's...
Appreciate the business.
I don't want to sit in a chair and wait for 2 days.
Hey, we were running low on foodstuffs,
So let's
I
talk
went
to this
ahead
dude.
and
It's amazing what bosses as
what kind
arts
of-
do nowadays.
Kind of double up on things because he's
Dealing
got
in
a
art is
quest.
more exciting than one would think.
I can just file the invoices.
So you're an
when they
art
come in
dealer.
if you want.
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems.
Sure.
It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
Sure, I'll do it for you, sketchy art dealer guy.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
Okay, so let's
Goodbye.
go ahead and grab his art because we're going to go down into the well anyways and talk to the Trade Authority. So we might as well kind of double this stuff up as we can. So we'll go down to the well. And we're going to hope that Zoe... So that's another place we're going to want to hit because we can get some free stuff out of there by stealing it.
You're out there a lot, right?
So Trade Authority's right over here. There's Zoe.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
Curses. You've blown my cover.
No one she's sent so far has had any hint of a sense of humor. So either she's getting craftier, or you're not working for her. Please, let me know if I can assist you further.
Okay, let's get Samson Cabrel's art. I'm here for some art. Samson Cabrel sent me.
Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you.
That's sketchy, but I understand.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
I'll be on my way.
Thanks for your business.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so we'll go down to resources. And she does not have any cobalt, so we may have to go to one of the other stores. She didn't really have much in the way of resources, actually. Huh. Okay. We will take the sealant because you can never have too much sealant. And let's look at what weapons she's got.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Okay. Let's head back. There's quests down here that we'll do a little later. I really want to just kind of get this outpost up. Because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the playthrough. Okay, so where do we need to go here? UC Distribution will have something. So let's do that. This will also give us the opportunity to get a lot of the waypoints and stuff like that, so we don't have to run everywhere when you start fast traveling. Let's see, UC Distribution is in commercial, I think. There's our sign.
The well's been
UC
having brownouts all the time. Last
Level
finally
6.
sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Outland. Oh, here it is. Yeah. UC Distribution. This is one of the better merchants. They have kind of a wide variety of everything.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you hear about a corporate account...
Okay, can't handle that much dialogue. See what you have for sale.
I hope we have what you need.
I hope so too. Again, we're gonna always take adhesive because we're always running out. Beryllium, we'll take that. Come on, cobalt, there we go. We'll look through all of what she's got. Like I said, I tend to grab more than I need. Pretty sure we don't need iron. lithium, lubricant, membrane, nickel, platinum, plutonium. Just grab all the things. Okay, so we spent most of our money. Let's see. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the weapon.
You're always welcome
stuff
back,
right now.
if you don't mind a
We'll
bit
come
of a
back to
wait.
that later. So let's head over to. Let's get the outland waypoint real quick. Since we're right here.
I feel.
Okay, so we'll head back to our ship, and we are going to head to Vessel 3B. Yeah, we should switch ships. I don't really know that we want this one. Alright, we'll worry about that when we get down to the surface of the vessel. Okay, so we're gonna do this kind of quick because bad things happen in space. Go ahead and jump there. And so once we jump in, we're gonna immediately go to the map and land, so nothing has a chance to attack us before we get there. Vessel 3B, right over there. Go ahead and set the course and travel. Okay. Quick save real quick, and then go into the map. Okay. So let's scan the surface. And we are looking for this spot right here. So like I said, I'm doing this off of memory and I haven't done it for a while, so bear with me. So we've got this big patch right here of iron, and then we've got aluminum down, or nickel down here, and then this is aluminum? Yeah, okay. So if I remember correctly, we're kind of shooting for this spot right about here. And what we're doing, so we've got hills. We've got a hills biome that we've kind of tagged. And I'm going to drop the resolution or the DPI on my mouse just so it makes this a little bit easier. So you can make kind of small, fine movements easy. So we've got a hills biome. So we're going to go to our right. So let's find our mountains. Let's find out where the mountains are. There should be mountains here somewhere. So you just, there's Rocky Desert. Come on, mountains. Where's the mountains? Because once you find the mountains, then it's easier to kind of do the rest. Where are the mountains? Were we not high enough? Okay, so there's the mountains. So we're going to go to the left. Let's see what we got. We want to keep going left. till we find Rocky Desert. So we've got Rocky Desert there, and we're going to go back 1 pixel till we hit mountains again. Rocky Desert, desert. Okay, so we've got Rocky Desert on our left-hand side, and we've got mountains on the right-hand side. Now let's go down. So we want to keep going down until we find hills. Okay, so we've got hills to the south, mountains to the north, and still mountains to the north, mountains, Rocky Desert. So now we're going to go back 1 pixel, mountains, and go down 1, hills. So if we go back up to our mountains, that's where we want to land. I hope that was kind of a good enough explanation of how that works. As long as you have Rocky Desert on the left, mountains on the right, and then to the south, you should have the, I forgot what it is, the hills. That should be the perfect spot. So let's go ahead and land on that mountain. You want to land on the mountains, to be clear. And so that should give us, we'll find out when we're on the right spot, relatively sure. And that is why we drop the same before opening up the map. So it gives us a chance to come back and try it again if we screwed up. So let's get up. Like I said, I'm relatively certain we got this right, so I'm just going to go ahead and rest. Except we don't have a bed in this stupid thing. Yeah, we should have switched ships. Okay. We'll just roll with that. Is there actually no bed in here? Actually, no bed. Okay. So we'll just go outside. We'll do this in the dark. Okay, so you come out the ship and is this a front or a back? It's a front, so should go to the back side. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it sucks in the dark. I think that's the mountain we're looking for. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so this mountain right here, it slopes down, and then right there is kind of where the biomes meet. You'll have the Rocky Desert, the mountain, and then the hills. So all of that will meet right there. So that is where we're heading, right down at the base of the mountain. You can't really see it very well right now because it's dark and cloudy, and yeah, the idea that there's no bed on that ship, that sucks. We should have kept the frontier. Okay, so once you start seeing these things right here, keep those on your right and the mountain on our left. These things right here, keep those on your right. Man, it's super dark in this place. Yeah, if I can find this in the dark like this, then pretty much anybody can do this. Okay, so we've got our first like fissure plume type of deal. So at this point, I usually will bring out outpost beacon, and so you can see up in the upper left hand corner what resources are available. So we're going to keep that fissure thing over on our left, and we're going to keep these guys, these little rock formations, on our right, and we'll just kind of stay right in this area. And then here's our second fissure, and you can see in the available resources we've got cobalt, nickel, aluminum, iron, and water. So we are in the right area, and that rock that's directly ahead of us, I will usually place the beacon so that that rock disappears. You can put it here or over here and still have all the resources. But I like to move it just so that rock disappears, and that's kind of the way I know that I've hit the right spot. That will allow us to have enough resources to make this useful. So we'll go ahead and hit confirm. We'll hit OK. And so we've got, oh good, our puncture wound's cured. So the first thing we're going to do is drop an aluminum extractor. So let us go into toggle our view to overhead. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? Because I hate doing this in the dark. It sucks in the dark. We're going to build a bed right here where we're standing. And we're going to sleep there. Oh, we can't sleep there because we'll die. Okay, we'll do this first part in the dark. That's annoying. Okay, aluminum extractor. Stay focused. Okay, so the aluminum is up in this direction, and we've got just enough inside of our circle that, and we really only need one or two of these. So we'll drop one there. Let's get it as far over to the left as possible. Okay, that's fine. So we'll drop one aluminum extractor there, just to get us started. And then we're also going to drop wind turbines because they're cheap and we have the resources for them. Plus, the resources that we'll mine here are all that's necessary to make more wind turbines. So you might be able to see where this is going. Even though wind turbines are maybe not the most effective, we can make as many as we need. So we're going to drop 1 and 2. Okay, so aluminum, we're powered up, we're good. So if you were doing this on a budget and you got only the exact amount of materials that you need, you would make one extractor and then you would kind of go rest. I think we've got plenty of resources at this point. Like we can build, yeah, we can build a bunch of wind turbines. So we're going to go ahead and grab our next extractor, which is cobalt. Let's go ahead and zoom that out. Cobalt is over here at the base of the mountain. So we'll go ahead and put one extractor there. Hit OK. And then again, we're going to drop down 2 wind turbines. And let's see, how many more wind turbines can we make? Oh yeah, so we got plenty of those. Let's see what our next one is. The next one is nickel. I always do iron last because iron is like the most plentiful resource in the galaxy. So we'll drop an or a nickel extractor right there. Again, go back and drop 2 wind turbines. And it's maybe overkill to drop 2 wind turbines for each thing, but I don't care. So go back, and then we'll drop our iron extractor, which should be down here to the south. Yeah. And I like to put the iron extractors so they remove as many of those as possible, many of those kind of rock formations and stuff as possible. So drop that. And again, 2 more wind turbines. Okay, so the next thing we're going to build before we go any further is we're going to build first we're going to drop an airlock. So let's find back where our aluminum is. So aluminum's right up there. I like to put this, we want to save enough room later to build a landing pad. But let's drop this here for now and then raise it up with WNS. And we can move this stuff around a little bit later to make it exactly the way we want it. But for now, we're just going to drop that there. And then we'll grab a hab. Just stick it right there for now. It's basically all we want to do is be able to sleep in safety. So we will adjust the height of this a little later. That's like super high. Yeah, we'll definitely adjust the height of this later. I didn't realize it was going to be this tall. So now we have a safe place we can go to bed so we can rest. Let's see. So we'll go back into outpost mode and buildings. Want a bed. Right down there. There's a bunch of different beds you can build. I like this one. You do you. So just put that there for now. Okay, so now we're going to rest for 1 hour. All right, so now our extractors will have filled up with material. They don't hold a lot of material, but they hold enough for us to do stuff. So the first thing we want to build... Oh, actually, we want to eat... Don't eat food right now because we're going to be resting a few times here in a minute. So we'll go to outpost mode. That is not what we wanted. Okay. So outpost mode, and we're going to basically create an industrial workbench. I'm going to stick it right here in the corner. And then usually I'll take the weapon workbench. I don't really think we need to build it right now this second, but why not? Let's do it. I'll usually put the weapon workbench and then the spacesuit workbench kind of facing each other like this, with enough room for us to get in between. Pharmaceutical lab, we'll put that right here. I usually put it as far back as I can. And then the research lab, I usually put it like right there. Okay, and we're not too worried about the cooking station right now. So we kind of have our basic hab set up. Let's go back into the build. You know what we're gonna do? Let's do this. We want daylight. Daylight must happen right now. So it's currently 23:46, and we need about 7 hours. Let's just sleep for 7 hours, and that's like half a lifetime. So the benefit of Vessel 3B is that you get like a 56-hour ratio from local time to universal time, and pretty much everything runs on universal time. So you can kind of see now we've got daylight, but like 400 hours passed. So our extractors are totally full right now. Let's go ahead and build our landing platform with the ship builder. So let's get our bearings here, find out where the aluminum is, because I usually put it, so the aluminum's there. And we'll build a couple more extractors too. So we're going to build mode. And so what we want is... Shipbuilder, what do we miss? Oh, adaptive frames, that's right. That's the whole reason we're here. It's adaptive frames. So we'll come over here and we should have enough to make plenty of adaptive frames. Because you can see that adaptive frames... DPI back up. Adaptive frames use aluminum and iron, so we make as much aluminum and iron as we want. So we'll go ahead and make like, I don't know, like 100 of them. So you can see we've got make 100. We make 100 and we get 151 experience points. That's quite a bit, considering we can make them infinitely. And we will take advantage of that to some extent, but I don't want to cheese the whole game and just craft adaptive frames until we're level 50. That doesn't seem like a cool way to play. So now we can build our ship builder. I like to get kind of like the basics all down, so then we don't have to worry about it again later. Outpost, and then overhead mode. Alright, so aluminum is up here. Let's back out a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna move our hab and stuff for sure. Okay, so one of the so I bought a controller for this, specifically for this game, because using a controller got busted, broken. Oh, okay, never mind. I gotta fix my controller. We'll do that off stream, but for now we're just gonna futz around with the buttons. Try to get this placed right. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so we'll place the landing pad there, and we'll move our hab and stuff later, so it's kind of more down here. But we're gonna put our storage stuff right down here. So let's go back into build mode. Way to, where is it at? Where's it at? There it is. Okay. So all the things we're storing here, you know, cobalt, nickel, iron, and aluminum, those are all solids. So we're going to put solid storage in. And we want them to go from right to left. Just start right there. And the terrain's a little weird around right here, but we should be able to get a full 10 across, which is what we're shooting for. So one there. Yeah. Eight. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Okay. Got 10 there. So now we're going to come back here and try to place this as perfectly in line with those as we can, just because we're kind of OCD that way. Got 1, and again we're going to do 10 more. 3, 4, 6. Okay, so now we need more resources. We are out of iron. So let's go sleep for an hour. And again, this is what makes Bessel powerful, because we'll sleep for 1 hour, and that's almost 58 hours of actual harvester time. So they'll be full again. Here and look real quick, and you see we're back up to 200 iron and 200 iron and aluminum. So we'll make a couple extra adaptive frames, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need some. We'll make like, I don't know, 50. Then we go back into overhead mode and build. Turn it this way. I'll come down here and try to place these as straight and in line with what we've already got. Oh, that's not straight. It's not going to be straight. It's going to make me crazy. Yeah, this is the part. Okay. Oh, there's a setting that we have not changed yet. Where is it? Interface. No, not interface. There it is. Outpost rotation speed. It's currently set to 5. Let's drop that all the way down to 1. So basically what that'll do is make it so when we're rotating items, they will rotate slower, which is kind of nice. So go back into build mode, overhead, okay. So you can see we're kind of, yeah, that's way better. Not perfect, but okay, so that, I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get. Yeah, it's not gonna be, I should have done 1, 1, 1, then I would have had to build off of, because it's not gonna be straight at all. OCD's kicking in, boys. How do we delete? There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that actually looks pretty straight. Let's try that. It's not going to be perfect, but it's pretty close. And all of these snap together, so once you find the spot, you're usually pretty good. It's gonna be hard to get that one placed right. Yeah, this is so much easier on a controller, which, like I said, that's the whole reason I bought a controller. But a couple of days ago, my cat was sitting up here, and something freaked him out, and he jumped and out of the cat bed, and the controller went flying and hit the floor, and I haven't used it since then, because I really only use it for this game. Come on now, get over there, get in the right spot. So annoying. Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'll fix it later off camera or something. All right, so we have, oh, perfect. We have 10 of each storage type. So now what we'll do is we will go to our aluminum first. Get out of build mode. So we're hit the extractor, and we're going to, actually, you know what we'll do first? We'll actually link these together. So we can create output links. So the idea is we want to take the contents of the first container in the chain, which is right there, and then we're going to link it to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. So basically what happens is as soon as we put anything in there, it all automatically goes to the end, and then so it fills from the back forward. That's what we want. So we'll, to create an output link, right click, and then we'll go over to the next container, and then hit E to create that output link. So now we've got a chain of output links, and we'll continue that chain doing the same thing. Right click on the mouse, scoot over, create the link. And I forget right now what the console command is, or what the console buttons are. In the video that I did, my controller was working, so I'm able to tell you what buttons they were for Xbox. So those 10 all link together now. So now we're going to do the same thing with the other 3 bays. And we'll just do this kind of quick. And you got to be careful, because if you screw this up and link the wrong ones, you just do that whole thing all over again. So you get lucky. It's one of the good things about linking them, how they linked together like this. Now, also one of the bad things, because if you screw it up and you kind of go too fast, zoom in a little bit. That'll give us some more leeway. Oop, that's not what we want. Abort. Make sure you get the right one. This is probably painful to watch. Okay, so we have all of our bays set up. So one group of containers for each resource type. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll right-click on that to create the output, to create it, and then we'll link it to the first container. So then everything will fill to the back. So we'll create that output link there. Go to Cobalt, right click, and we'll go to the second one. Actually, I like keeping the aluminum and the iron together, so we'll go to the third one for this. And then the nickel. Come on now. Right click, and we'll go to this bottom one. Then we'll come to the iron. And link that up. Okay. So now we have all of our stuff linked together. We can make a couple of extra things if we want to, but I think we'll skip that for now. Because we can just sleep a little extra. So we will sleep for, let's call it like, so 5 hours should be enough to fill all of our containers, to be honest. Okay, so if we look into our workbench, you see now we've got over 1,000 aluminum and iron. So what we could do right now is just tease a bunch of levels, but we're not going to do that. This is supposed to be a difficult playthrough, not a cheesy playthrough. So now we have a base that we can use to start to increase like our ability to create weapon mods and things like that on our weapons, which is super important for this type of playthrough, because weapon mods are kind of important, especially in the early game for us. We're going to need suppressors and things like that, and so it's nice to just be able to craft them and create them on any weapon we happen to run across. So our base is down, we're good. Moving on. Let's look at our quest log and see where we're at. Okay, so that gets us into the, yeah, we don't want to do that yet. That's like higher level stuff. Oh, we didn't return his art thing to him yet. Okay, so let's get some of these little quests out of the way real quick. So we'll go ahead and let's switch our ship. Let's go outside and switch our ship. That'll make me happy. Yeah, I usually set up so I can easily, where's our, there it is. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, I usually set it up so the doorway to the comes out right here. So our landing pad is just right here. We'll fix that later. Nearby ships. And we'll switch to the Frontier. We'll make that the home ship. And then tab out, and it should be there. Bingo. Okay. So let's go knock out some requests in New Atlantis, just because they're easy. And we need experience that's easy. Because we died too much. We died 11 times yesterday. That's a lot. So our base is set up now, so we can come back anytime and start to work on our weapon engineering and things like that. Speaking of weapon engineering, we do have points to spend. So we already got our second point in sneak, so we'll need to get some sneak attacks. We have to save a point for medicine because this is the most important skill for us right now. Making it so med packs, trauma packs, and energy kits are useful again. Super important. So if you click on this, you can kind of see the next rank is that they do 20% additional health, 20% faster. Rank 3, 30%, 30% faster. And then rank 4 is 50%. So we definitely need rank 4 of that. No joke. That's where our first 4 points should go. We got our boost pack, so we're good there. We're going to avoid any ship combat right now because we don't have the points to be able to kind of jack up some of our skills there yet. So yeah, we're going to focus on our ground game, which means we should get ballistics to improve the damage there because we're working on stealth. What's going on over here? Fitness would be nice. All of these would be nice. Yeah, so I think we're going to focus on ballistics. That'll give us increased damage. And most of the weapons we're going to use early on are going to be ballistic weapons. Later on, we'll kind of maybe look at other things, but ballistics, I think, is a good choice for right now. So we'll get a little bit of a damage buff. But mostly what this will allow us to do is get into rifles and some of the other kind of weapon types. Because this is going to be a rifle build. So we'll have rifle certification, marksmanship, sniper, targeting, probably most of these. But now we're going to save that other skill point for medicine or stealth, whichever one goes up first. Probably medicine, more important. And we'll throw some food in our belly just to get those little green things out of there. Cheese and beer. That's like breakfast of champions right there. Okay, so we're all green now. So this is from the fact that we turned on the survival mode. So it's pretty simple. You either have a buff or you have a debuff. So as long as you're fed, you have a buff, and the food feeds us for like 30 minutes at a shot. Okay, so let's hop in. Let's see. So we just want to go back to Jemison for right now. Okay, we'll start there.
Hey, I need to talk with you.
Oh yeah, might as well talk to her. We're not going to do the track request right now. But
I'm glad I finally caught up with you.
Get this chick off the
I'm
docks.
from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life.
The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
Thanks. I'll be there.
Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Cool.
A diplomatic visa?
Okay, so we got our quest from UC UC Security. We have Samson's quest that we can turn into him, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Dealing in art, selling art is a bit of an
got
art
your art.
itself, you know.
Shh! Are you crazy? Keep your damn voice down.
Better shut up, punk. That was exciting.
I must say, that's not the reaction I was expecting. But you're right. The world of art is quite exciting. Well, if you go about it my way, that is. It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to get your hands a little bit dirty. It pays very, very well. But I digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be on my way. Take care, and let's not talk about this again. See you.
Quick 1,000 credits. A little bit of experience. Actually, that was quite a bit of experience. So now, let's put our map. We'll go and talk to everybody. But specifically, we don't want to talk. Okay, so let's go to the Nat. Actually, it's in the commercial district, place we want. Except for SMAP. So we want to head to, where is it? I can't remember. See distribution, Outland. Oh, there we go. Yeah, up in here. There's no, so we want to go to the SSNN spot. Just go to Outland, because there is no specific spot, but the whetstone is close to it. So we'll get that waypoint too. We're going to do that real soon too. Okay, let's see what we're on here. There it is. Okay, so let's go that way. Yeah, Settled Systems News Network. We're going to go there, talk to her, and get a quest.
You know I went to chef school?
So SSNN is right over there. The whetstone is right over here. And the whetstone has a waypoint we can take advantage of later when we want to come back here.
Can't go in.
Okay, so we
I've
will
just got a
talk to
feeling
Nadia
about
and the
you.
boss.
You have a story to tell.
I hate to break it.
Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps.
So this
If you're
this
part
will
of the
give us a
David
little
Barron
bit of
fan
extra
club,
experience
try
as
not
well
to inflate
as
his ego
some,
too much. He's
little bit
liable
of
to
money.
burst.
Vague seems like a vague egomaniac.
Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
Life has gotten very weird and interesting lately.
Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Let's see. Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Constellation commissioned dig. Crimson Fleet wanted the proceeds.
Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I worked for Argos. Now I'm with Constellation.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
The mining crew banded together and fought them off with mining lasers. Quite literally, actually.
Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Cool. And then she's also got
If you
a
have a
quest
new
we can
story
do.
for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
I'd be willing to do the interviews for you.
Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great.
Why do I not hear music? Is there no music? There is no music. Hang on a second. Okay, music's back. Yeah, okay, we got music again. Sorry about that. All right, consider it done.
Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
Okay, so we'll head down.
Welcome to
the well.
SSNN.
We'll just take a waypoint. The well. This will take us to the elevator outside the well, not actually into the well. Which is kind of odd, but whatever. Okay, so for this first quest, we don't need to go into UC Surplus right now, but we're going to do that here in a minute too. First one, we're going to go talk to...
Always nice
nice to see a fresh
Lisa,
face
Lisa.
around here.
Everyone's
You stop
welcome, so
in
long as you keep
whenever
your hands to
you'd
yourself.
like.
Understand? No causing trouble in here.
I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business.
Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up?
I'd like to know how things have been with your business lately.
Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here.
The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Case House has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing.
I'd be happy to look into it for you.
Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it.
Why don't you come by when you have some spare time, and we'll talk it out.
So basically, after we talk to her and finish the interview, we'll talk to her again and get that quest. Can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's House. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it.
And how are things in the well?
Same as ever. I've lived in the well my whole life, and things have never really changed. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I was a kid. That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe. Be sure to put that in the article, okay? I'm really proud of it.
I think that should be enough to go on.
Great. Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
Okay, so now we go back and talk
No
to
shortage
again.
of hungry mouths to feed around here.
I'd like to help you figure
us on
out
our
what those
toes.
suspicious
Anything else?
customers are up to.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me.
What makes you think they're up to something?
They've been coming here regularly for the last couple weeks, and all they do is sit on the balcony and watch the UC surplus. I thought I heard them mention a robbery, but I'm not sure. They seem to know I'm onto them, so they stop talking about it when I'm around.
I'll take care of them before they can cause any trouble.
That's not how I want this handled. Kay's place is the only safe haven
Neither
in the
answer
well.
is right, by
I
the
can't
way.
condone violence. If anyone's going to handle them, it should be security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
Okay, so this one's pretty simple. Just come right over here. UC surplus is right there. The dudes we want to listen in on are right there. So just hang out right here and we can hear them. And in a moment, that quest will complete. We'll go talk to her, we'll go talk to security, and then it's all good.
No, but nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I got a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out. She was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there. See? No time like the present. We'll do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. Freak's info is good. So be a piece of cake.
If anybody's going to rob
sure
the
hope we
UC
make it
surplus,
happen.
it's going to be me.
Hey, I thought you were
So
on
we'll
my
go back
side.
and talk to Kate real quick. Or Teresa.
If you haven't, make sure you say hello to Mama. She likes checking in with everyone.
You were right. Those people are definitely planning to rob the UC surplus.
Damn. I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side.
Understood. I'll head straight to the security office.
Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
Which security office is actually really close by too. The whole thing takes place like within a few steps of each other.
Cool spacesuit.
This is the
Never a
guy,
dull
yeah,
day for
Carson
security in the
Amber.
well. What I wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district.
I have a crime to report.
Well, that's what we're here for. What's going on?
There's going to be a robbery at the UC surplus.
The UC surplus. You sure about that? It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to rob that place.
Teresa Mason asked me to make the report. I'm sure.
That's all. Nobody in the well is more reliable than Teresa. If she says there's a problem, I believe it. You can tell her I'm personally looking into it. That should ease her mind. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
Sweet. Okay, so now we go back and talk to Teresa.
I'm so...
Out of the way, people. Yeah, Teresa.
That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler?
He said to tell you that he's going to patrol the area himself.
I knew I could count on him. He always handles this kind of thing fairly. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
A little more experience, some credits, and we're done with K for now. So Heinrich is in here, right? Yeah, I think he is.
Signed up for a test pilot program just the other day. I'm not gonna end up like these lifers and well rats. No way. Not me.
Request or anything? Are you a pilot?
I'm working on it. Taking the UC Vanguard exams. Saving up for my own ship. You know how it works. It's just taking a little longer than I expected.
I'm something of a pilot myself. Wait. Yeah, I'm something of a pilot myself.
Damn, hotshot. What are you doing down here then? This is the
Why
last
do you keep
place
walking
I'd
away?
be.
Talking to you. Are you okay, so she didn't have... Well, what can you tell me about the well?
You want food? Go to Case. You want an attitude? Try Jake's. You want to feel empty inside? Get your bags and move in. Seriously though, this place is half doom and all gloom, which is precisely why I am leaving.
I like the well.
Where'd you grow up? A septic tank? It's about the only place worse than this dump.
Okay, so we didn't need to talk to her, but it's alright. Alright, let's talk to Heinrich.
No lawyering, okay?
He's not
I don't
as
have the
happy to see
patience for
us.
it. Can't say I'll have what you need, but you're welcome to look.
I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business.
A reporter. Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't like people snooping around my business.
I'd like to know how things are going at Apex Electronics.
Door's still open, isn't it? That's my idea of success. Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery.
Will you tell me more about yourself?
Name's Henrik. I own Apex Electronics. That's all I'm willing to say to some nosy reporter.
How rude. How have things been in the well recently?
How the hell do you think? Life's a mess down here. I'm not holding my breath for it to get any better.
Alright, we're done with you.
Great. Now why don't you help me out and buy something? I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Okay, so we're done with him. Now we'll go and let's see. Where am I going here? Back this way. And then we'll go down to the med bay. spacesuits come off in settlements. And then same thing for helmets. Okay.
I've got limited resources. We'll try not to turn anyone away. We're doing the best we can here.
I'm with the SSNN. I'd like to ask you some questions about your business for an article. And she's also got a separate question.
That's a
for
surprise.
that we'll get
Most
after
people
we
don't
talk
think
to her.
anything that goes on in the well is worth writing about. I'd be happy to help if I can.
I'd like to know how things are going at the med bay these days.
Things are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around, and a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks my heart to see.
I'd be happy to help you out with that.
Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Let's chat again when you have some time to spare, all right?
Will you tell me more about yourself?
Sure, if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised right here in the well. I've been the nurse here at the med bay for over a decade now. Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy. When the colony war ended, I came back to the well to put my skills to use for the people here.
How have things been in the well recently?
Things are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. I swear I treat more injuries here than I did when I was a Navy medic.
I think that should be enough to go on.
All right, dear. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Okay, so now we'll talk to her again.
3
and pick up her
gunshots this
quest.
week alone. I guess we know where UC Security's priorities are. And aren't.
I'd like to help you out with the sick children in your clinic.
Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, dear, really. Yes, there's absolutely something you can do to help. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug, but I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Pediatrics isn't my specialty. But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his
Lebedev.
research notes, I'm sure I could
We
diagnose
know
the
him.
disease and find a treatment.
We're going to pay a long visit to him later. I can get the notes for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I can't leave the medbay unattended.
Okay, so we will run out this way and then the elevator upstairs. So we can head to the SSNN, and we can also head over to Reliant Medical, which is over by the lodge. So we'll go to the lodge real quick. And then if we turn around, the Reliant Medical is just right there. Just go through the rocks and all the foliage.
No, I'm not good.
And so Dr. Lebedev is inside here. He's a nice guy, but we're going to beat the crap out of him later.
We offer only the best care at New Atlantis. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Nurse O'Shea sent me to ask for your help with a medical issue.
A medical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. How can I help?
Some children in the well have caught a stomach bug, and Nurse O'Shea needs help diagnosing it.
Sick children. Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help. Let's see. A stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah, yes, here we go. This should do the trick. I've uploaded some of my notes on common stomach issues in pediatric patients to this slate. Please, pass it on to Talia. She can keep it. And give her my best, will you? I hope everything works out for those kids.
Okay. Go ahead back outside. Alright, let's head back down to back down to the well. I don't think the back entrance to the well has a waypoint to it. Okay, so now we'll go run and talk to Talia again. The well is relatively easy to navigate for the most part. If you have to get into some of the other weird areas, then it can be a pain, but as I pass the place
I haven't talked to my old man.
there she is.
If you need patching up, I've got limited resources, but I try not to
I
turn
have the
anyone away just because they're
research
writing
notes
credits.
that you needed from Dr. Lebedev.
Really? Let's see. Ah, this is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
And then I think we're
All
set.
right, let's have a look. You look to be in fine shape. No help needed.
All right, fine. I'll keep my money. Okay, so we're done with her. Now, if we're smart,
Just one quiet day.
let's go to UC Surplus and we're going to rob this dude blind. He's kind of a jerk anyways. Okay, you out. Go, go, go. Get out of the store. No, you're going out. I don't like people in the store when we're robbing it. Okay. Close that window? No. Okay. So this guy's got all kinds of goodies. And if we're smart about it, we can get them pretty easily. We'll start in his back room, because that's the easy stuff. So most of this stuff is not, you can't interact with most of it. But some of it you can. I usually leave the cases alone because nothing ever pops up out of the cases, so I'm not sure if that's a bug or what, but most of these cases, nothing pops up out of them. But we will hit these ammo boxes. And we don't even need to hide to take this stuff because there's nobody back here. Now you do have to be careful because that guy will sometimes open the doors and come peek in on you. So we will take this UC Marine spacesuit. And we're going to take both of them because we can sell them. And that's going to be kind of the main thing we use for right now. And we'll launder that through the Trade Authority. I'll show you how that works. Okay, so there's our guy. So he's the only one we need to be careful of. He'll stand there. And we'll save. Just because we don't want that smoke. So he'll continue to move as we move, right? See, when he can't see us, he makes a quick move.
You ask me, the real new Atlantis is down here.
And then we will... Okay, go away. So if you usually wait till he sits down. Pop down here real quick. So we just got a microgun and ammo for it. Took a sweet time getting over here. We don't need an Equinox. We do want that old country rifle. So let's let him go back. One of the other things we're trying to get is we're trying to get one of each kind of ballistic gun. We've got neon already, we've got Bengals. So we got over here Equinox. He's got a side star somewhere, right? Yeah. Humble. Come back over there, homeboy. Sit down. Have a seat.
Personally,
Don't
I
get
think
bugged. Just go
daylight's
back.
overrated. I get by just fine.
You can go now. Okay, go sit down. I think it's stuck. That's not good. Okay, we'll steal your other stuff then. Now, I usually don't go too ham on this, but I do want, where is it? The UC Marine Pack. Which the stuff over here is usually not an issue. Oi, we got a bounty. Oh, because of that dude.
Don't be stupid. Stop now. UC Security, you're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me.
That sucks.
Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Okay, we're not going to cheese this. We're just going to take our lumps. Let's see. Sure, I'm ready.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay.
I'm
Whatever
telling
works.
you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this
We
trouble?
are a loser now?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir.
Hello?
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
I'm hungry and thirsty. Let's see. Just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here.
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. It appears that you have a background in cyber running. Perfect. Information gathering is one of our top priorities around here. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
I need armor, dude. And I'm broke. Pretty much covers it. Let's see. I bet my shoe size isn't in your records.
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
Well, I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. We barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you?
Not for me. for yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Didn't realize coercion was part of UC SysDef's code of ethics. Hard to say. UC SysDef.
I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Fine. I'm in.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still,
that way,
it makes you
kinda
wonder,
sucks.
especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
Thanks, bro.
Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Yes. Okay, we're gonna remember you. If we choose the bad guys, we're gonna kill you for sure. What's up, bro?
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be doing this part right now, but keep this started and then continue on where we were. I gotta get some gear. Our gear sucks. Commander Chipwe
there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
You're gonna need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Now let's do this one. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I assume you already have a plan in mind?
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Sounds simple enough.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Point the way. I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I can stay on course. I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Talk to Julian Toft.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
So there's like a bunch of different pieces of evidence that I'm going to do a little research before we go into this and make sure we get them all. Because there's quite a few of them. There's like 20 plus pieces of evidence out there. You don't need to get all of them, but we're going to try to get all of them. I think I understand.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
If there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring you as much evidence as I can find.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
I don't need payment to do what's right.
That's what I told Commander Akande, but he insisted. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
I'll respect your privacy.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
Okay.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
So now we are once again free from being kidnapped by the UC SysDef. Get some food in us real quick. Chunks chick and milk. Okay.
Yes?
Like I said, I wasn't expecting to do that. I wasn't expecting to get caught stealing everything. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's do something. Let's go shoot something. We haven't shot anything this whole session. Let's see what quest we got. If we pick up Sarah, we'll get some fights, but darkness, what is that? Nope. Don't want to do do want to do that, but not quite yet. That one doesn't have us doing any fighting. I feel like we need to shoot something. All right, let's go get Sarah and do this real quick, or at least start this. And then we can be a full-fledged member. Hi, Sarah. Wake up. We got stuff to do.
So, are you ready to get to work?
Yep.
Or
let's
was
do
there
it.
something else?
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Have to admit, pretty excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Let's. Okay, let's go.
I am at your service, Captain.
So just fast travel there. Run up here and talk to Commander Tuwala? I think that's his name?
Sarah, good to see you.
Commander John Tuwala.
Who's your friend?
What's up, dude?
Hopefully Constellation's new.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
We will, for sure. But for right now, we have Constellation business to discuss first.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars,
Moera's
Neptune,
kind of a jerk.
You know.
Little
The
bit.
Sol
Oh, no,
system.
not Moera.
Which
His buddy at
admiral
the
did
bar.
he
He's a
upset to
jerk.
get that posting?
Moera's okay.
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Thank you for all your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Okay. So let's see here. Fast travel back to our ship. Actually, we can actually go directly to our ship, right? Can't we? Where's the... Whatever. There's no ship icon there. Okay, our ship's here, that's good.
Pleasant change of scenery.
So one of the first quests we're going to do after we finish this, because once we finish this, we should have the little secret outpost, so we'll go and at least have a better starter ship. Stream, but I have to change the because it's all messed up. I don't like the way they have yeah, it doesn't make any sense for that to change the keybindings for that. Ship. I wonder if this is what it's going to be like on Mars. Real life.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather dry city. To keep Sidonia.
What do you mean there's no...
It's hard to work.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist.
I'm looking for a Vanguard named Moera.
He ain't been around.
He ain't
Went
been
off on
around.
patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
I'm not about to leave a brave soldier behind. Help us find him.
You in the service? I know the feeling, but you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian, especially one that's missing. But
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Say my girlfriend's going to talk to you.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
Let's try to persuade him anyways.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Yep. Let's see. What matters to you more, the money or Moera's life?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll get your point.
Just tell me and I'll get out of your hair. Let's do this one. We could be the only ones who can find him.
Maybe. All right, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Just singing songs.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Okay, off to Venus. I doubt they know where our Vanguard is.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to
this is going to be ship stealth.
If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
So we need to get to that beacon without being attacked.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Okay, so we will... Yeah, I need to change all those bindings. So my bindings are usually set up so that the scroll wheel goes up and down, and then Z and C, I think, are what I usually use.
Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verloon's footsteps. That he jumped from the Sol system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
This part takes a while. Because you're really kind of stuck going at this speed the whole way. So, at least we haven't died yet. We haven't died this session. That's bueno. Yeah, we died 11 times last session. It's bad. It's real bad. Kind of shows how out of practice nervous I am with Starfield. Or shooters in general, really. Because I haven't played Fallout 76 for a few weeks either. I've actually been playing Pantheon for the most part. And we'll do more streams on Pantheon, but I think that was too big of a jump to go from Fallout 76 and Starfield to throw Pantheon on you guys. They're going into early access December 13th, so we'll probably pick up streaming Pantheon at that point. Because I think that is going to end up being one of the games that I stick with long term. 76 and Starfield are always going to be in the rotation as well, but I think Pantheon's going to make the cut at some point. And there's all kinds of other new games coming out. Like I've got already pre-ordered Civilization 7, Avowed I've got pre-ordered. So there's quite a few games on the docket coming up. And like I said, so games like Civ 7 we probably won't do tutorials and things like that on, but I definitely want to play it. And then Avowed, we'll see what Avowed turns out to be. But we'll definitely play that one.
Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Alright, off to the Nova Galactic Star Yard. Or actually, let's do it this way. Traveling to the moon.
Galactic star yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Forget about finding the artifact. I want to walk on the moon.
Well, if you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no. Just remember, we need to find Vanguard, Moera, and that artifact when we're done.
Okay, let's that worked. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna die a lot here. I remember this one. Yeah, hopefully we do better than yesterday. That was real bad. Real bad.
Two steps in, we're already looking at a corpse. It's not Vanguard, Moera. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Out the way, Sarah. All right, 3, 4, 6. So we need a 4 and a 2 probably. So another 4 and a 2 probably. Is there a 2? Let's see where this goes first. Cool. So there's lots of stuff in here, actually. Coachman, good. We don't have to buy one of those. So we want to save one version of every ballistic low-level gun we can find, and we'll use that when it comes to weapon engineering. We have enough points for it. Eagle, that's a good gun for right now. In fact, that's probably the gun we want to use right now, assuming we have enough ammo for it. $30 rounds, that's not much. But we'll put it on the hot bar. We'll make it number 2. Oh, and that's right, we got the modified maelstrom. Now we're in business. That'll be 1. And then actually we won't have to use the Eon, but we'll put it on there at 3. Alright, let's head in and then we'll drop a quick save. I don't think there's much chance we get through here without dying. Alright. Alright, so there's a dude in here. We're going to take him out real quick because he always ends up bite me in my bulldogs. Don't like that. Why does he fire so slowly? Alright, so
What are they doing here? Scavenging a star yard is a bit low end for them. Might as well take what we can.
Oh, this even has a scope on it.
Let's do this.
This is a relatively decent damage weapon at this point, too. Oh! Damn it! Come in there, Sarah. Oh, we should give her the weapon even. We get a second. Oh, we're almost dead here.
You're through.
Everybody went back into hiding? Okay, let's talk.
Whoa, where did they go?
Okay, stop. Oh, we can't even talk to her until we're out of combat. Come over here, Sarah. Come on. Sarah! So on a normal playthrough, I would probably leave her just sitting somewhere, but we need her firepower.
We still need to find any sum. I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
her, actually, was... Oh, there's 11. Yeah, we'll give her the Urban Eagle, because then she can... What is that using? Use 43 Ultra Mag. Ammo? Yeah, we'll just give it all to her. Okay. There, so now she's geared up well, at least with the decent weapon. What are you guys doing in there? Sarah? Down that river. Whoa! Damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, death counter. Hang on. And we forgot to save. Oh, we did save. We saved at some point at least. Nice. Oh, that's right. We saved after we gave her the gun. Sweet. Well, that was better. That was way better. So we're not really sneaking up on anybody, so we might as well have our light on. Let's loot up everything we can here. Come on, Sarah. We're gonna take the guys that are shoot face. I'm going to shoot your face off. Ooh, Sarah messed that boy up. She kill stole me too. I didn't get no experience for that one. Okay, so hopefully there's only one guy back there now. Oh, there's two guys. Get him, Sarah. Peek. Is Sarah? Okay, I was gonna say, is she taking all my experience? Can't have that. almost died.
I don't stock up on junk.
I'm taking all the stuff, Sarah. We need everything. What time we got? 5:23, so we got about 15 minutes or so. What?
Get it out of here!
That happen. Okay. Where'd he go? What the? I've never seen them run off like that before.
That's nothing.
Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, so there should be one more guy back here. Whoa, there he is.
They can't see.
Need to shoot slower. Because we're missing a lot. Okay, I think there's a couple of med packs back here. We are in dire need of. There's the search and rescue key that'll open that other door. Is anything in here? I don't think so. We got all that. Okay, so let's go into the locked room. I could have picked a lock, but why? When we have a key. There's a side star. Nice, we don't have to pay for one now. Or steal one and get caught. Red sticks. Got that. This room. Some ammo. Bandages. We like bandages. Oop, almost forgot that. Okay. Guys down here. There may not be any there that we have to. There'll be some once we get up there, but since we killed the guy down below, we should be good. This one. Stop. It's quite a bit in here too. There's whatever's in here. That's just another Eon. But we got some ammo. Space Rogue outfit. It's one of my favorites. In fact, we're going to put it on right now. Yeah, we need somebody to do variations of this outfit because I like it. All right, Sarah, let's boogie. See if we can get through this area. Oh, nice. 1-inch punch calibrated rattler.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
That's not bad. One-inch punch. % increase in attack speed. That's awesome. Sarah doesn't have any armor, so she should do a lot of damage with this. Let's give her a shot. It does as much damage as the as that does.
Old star yards and dropping off a few choice items.
Weapons. Give that to her, and he uses 27 cal. Just give it all to her. We go to Sarah's inventory and go to weapons, and we'll have her use that. Let's give it back to her. Weapons, and then B to equip. Okay. See how that works out. Now I think we got med packs over in these side areas or something. There's stuff over here. Not in this one, but in this one. I think there's something. No, we got some booze. That's important. Another side star. Some amp. Squall. More amp. Food. Okay. So now we know there's dudes up here. Need food. Sandwich and some cola. Wish that dude hadn't moved away. Should come up over here. Or not. Dang it. We really missed that. Damn. Oh, is that guy a bad guy? Are you getting shot from behind? That's not good. Come on, Sarah. Get in there. Good job. What's some of those guys?
piss me off!
Damn. Okay, Sarah, go.
I'm going to end you!
Where is he? Dead. Oh. So I think we've killed all the guys that are close to us. Digipix. Some Terra Brew. Okay, so let's check down here real quick. So I think there's a couple of things. Yeah, we got some ammo. Alright, let's go up this way. Turn the light off. Sneaky, sneaky. Sarah's gonna break the sneak anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Looks like that'll work, and that'll work. That'll work, and then that'll work.
I haven't seen a lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Sarah, out the way. They spotted us. Okay, so this part is sometimes really super easy and sometimes definitely not easy. Hey, we'll take another point in medicine. There's nobody up here, but go down these stairs and this is where they kind of group up. There's another way we could go, but I found that this one is usually better. There's a guy right there, so we can pop it. Oh, damn. Get him, Sarah. See how many med packs we have left. They need to separate food and medical. Do we have no med packs left? Uh-oh. That's no bueno. Meal packs, meal packs, meal packs. Crap. I will heal our puncture. Yeah, we have no med packs left. We're screwed. We're gonna have to rely on a lot.
Show me what you've got.
I wonder if we can shoot through there. That'd be cool. Get out the way, Sarah. Oh, we can.
This is gonna end badly for you.
Pop up.
Come on.
Sarah's feeling froggy. I can't go up there. We'll die.
Show me what you've got.
Gotta keep all the health I can. Funny thing is, there are only probably about 5 or 6 guys here. Maybe 8. Oop, what's that over there?
You're done. Through.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Damn it. Wrong day to piss me off.
You're just gonna stand there. I'm gonna keep shooting you. That's not ideal. Damn it. We didn't save for a long time either. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it there. We'll pick up here in the morning because I have to go to work. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here. We'll finish up this quest line tomorrow morning, and then then we'll be done with Constellation for a bit, and we've got to go do some other things. So that'll get us completely off the rails, and you know, we can go do whatever quests we want to do once we're finished with this. So that's the plan. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out, and we will be back again tomorrow morning and we'll do some more Starfield. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, we'll be back in the morning, and I hope to see you guys then. All right, hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching, guys.